Welcome to lecture number 9, Python for Absolute Beginners, and this lecture is assigned to the topic of collecting data or input from a user. First, I will here start Jupyter Notebook by accessing administrator Anaconda prompt and then type command Jupyter space notebook and then press enter. Once I press enter, the server will start and create this explorer and run on browser, any browser, Chrome or Windows Explorer or Internet Explorer or Safari. So this is the root folder. I will navigate to my folder, to my course folder, in order to open my lecture. In order to open the lecture or the section in which we are working, section number 2, data types and variables, and this is actually the lecture number 9 in which we are going to collect data from user. Here, when we just type a variable x, for an instance here x equal 12, then z equal x plus 2, and then print out value of z. This program or this code actually will display result of 24 because x equal 12. What if I would like to allow the user to get this number, to enter this number, so that I can take it and store it into value x and then perform a calculation based on the given value by the user and put the result of the calculation into variable z and then display it again. I can come here and remove or delete this 12 and call a function called input, and this function actually receives a string between two quotations in which I should type text to tell the user what to enter exactly. So I will here type enter value like that to be displayed to the user, and then after the user enter the value, it's gonna be stored into x, and x will be involved in calculations times 2, the product will be in z, and z, which is the result, gonna be displayed. I will run this code to see what is happening. So here is the place that's allowing the user to input data. I will put 12 into it and then press enter. So it's displaying 12 and 12 two times. Calculations did not perform it because actually the input function is considering the input data given by the user as a string. We know how to change the string. We know how to change the string into float so that we can proceed and perform the calculation. To convert the string to a float, we can make new x here, and this new x gonna be a float of x, of the old one, of the old x. And then after that, it will be converted to float, and now it's ready and qualified to be involved into calculations, and the result will be displayed normally as 24. So we'll run this code again to test, and I will enter 12, so the result is 24. I will test the code again and put another bigger number, 150, it should display 300. So the result here is 300. So this is how we collect inputs from the user and cast it to integer or float in order to use them during our program execution in calculations and then output the result.